Hi guys, Andy May here. We're winding down in the declutter videos. This is the second to last one. I am going to go through foundations next. But for today, we're going to go through my concealers and my primers, see what we can go ahead and toss that's not working for me, and see what we're going to keep. Just skim the collection down. No need to keep products that I'm not going to use. So first we'll get into the concealers, and you guys know I am no way getting rid of this guy. This is the NYX Conceal Correct Contour. I love it. I've already got dips or a dip in this one, and I use these two shades the most along with this pink over here. Love this. I'm not getting rid of it. And I also have the Bare Minerals Concealer. This is in the color Bisque. I love this thing. Not getting rid of this bad boy. Now, kind of into the ones that about. I have the Ooh La Lift in here by Benefit. There's only a tiny bit left. This one's not really a concealer. It's an under eye depuffer, right? Yeah. And I think I'll just work through it because there's literally a teensy bit of product left in there. It's not my favorite, but might as well use it to brighten up underneath. I do have two concealers by Maybelline. First, I have you can see how often I use it. It's settled. This is the Mineral Power Natural Perfecting Concealer. This is in the color medium, beige medium, 2 to 4. And I think this one is just one of those ones that's like way too dark, and I never really get that dark. Of course, it doesn't look that crazy dark, but it's not one that I like. I like the NYX one. This isn't one. It always seemed orangey on me, so it may just have been the wrong tone. I am going to get rid of this guy. And then I have the Master Conceal by Face Studio. This is a camouflaging concealer in light. I do like this. This ended up in my favorites, but my issue is like it's too light for me to use most of the time. And then I have to use it as like the under V thing, and I don't really like doing that. So I think maybe I'll get another one in light medium or medium. I think that one would work for me because this one is just too light, and I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to keep avoiding it, and I might as well just pass it on to someone that can use it. Next, I have the Pixie Correction Concentrate Brightening Peach. This is for your under eye. I love this. It's a great color. It works better than or as good as, or NYX works as good as this one. Gonna keep that, especially this thing was $12 for this tiny little thing. Ridiculous. And the last concealer that I have in this little bucket is the Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palette. I tried using this when I first got it, and then I set it aside, and then I got committed to it for a while. Was like, no, I'm gonna use it. And I guess it's a cool concept. I don't know what the purple shade is used for, but it's pigmented, whatever. I know the green is to like counteract redness, but for me, it just made it hard to cover up with my foundation after I had put the green on. Then we've got the yellow, which was supposed to be what? I don't even remember now. Normalize, neutralize, cover. This is supposed to be a concealer. And the yellow is supposed to, or the white is supposed to be. See, and now it blends in all right. These are just really hard to work with, and like on my face, this doesn't really conceal anything very well. And then this white does have like a shimmer in it, but I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that for a highlight or anything. So I am going to pass this on because I gave it a fair shot and it just doesn't work for me. The formula doesn't work. The colors just don't work with my skin. So passing that one on. So I'm pretty happy with that because now the only concealers left are ones that I know I'll use, and then one I can go ahead and finish up. And we got rid of the ones that I'm not going to use and I'm going to keep avoiding in my collection, so there's no point in keeping them here. On to primers. I have a ridiculous amount of primers. Alright, so first we're going to keep the Stay Don't Stray and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer because these are two that I'm working on for Project Pan. Next, we have the Avon, what is this one actually called? This is in light beige, and it's an eyeshadow primer. I love this thing. I was working on this in Project Pan last year, and I just really like it. So not getting rid of it. We'll use this one. I have also the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which I've used a few times, and I do like this eyelid primer also, so we're going to keep him. Then I'm trying to dig the ones out that are all eyes. I do have a ridiculous amount of the lights or behind the scenes eyeshadow primers by Lorac. These come with the unzipped palettes and the Lorac Pro palette. So I have two plus this little smidget of one. I am going to keep these. These are all right. They aren't particularly my favorite. They were when I first started using them, but it was like the first eyeshadow primer I started to use. So I will keep these and work on these throughout the year. I don't mind them. I don't hate them. And I also have some samples of the eyeshadow primer potion. I got this was the Naked 3, and I used Sin. Sin was amazing, and I just haven't used the other ones. I have Anti-Aging, Eden, and Original, so I will keep these. I think I will put these kind of towards the top of my pile to just go ahead and work on and get rid of. Next is actual face primers. First, I have this Sephora Professionals base. This is kind of old and it was separating on me. I was working on it in Project Pan, but I'm going to go ahead and toss it. I don't really feel safe putting that on my skin any longer. I do have the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. I haven't gave this one a fair shot, so I will hold on to it. I do also have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Primer. I do like this one. I'm going to hold on to it. And this year I've gotten the Master Prime by Maybelline, which I love. This is my favorite. I'm going to try and work through the other Maybelline one before going back to this, but I do really like this one. And I also got the Cover Outlast All Day Primer. I did like this one. It's very moisturizing, I feel. So I will hold on to this. And then I have 3 little sample sizes. I have the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I think I've used this once. Again, it's a small sample size, so I can just work through it before working on my full-size tubes, honestly. I also have the Professional. Oh my god. This stuff is awesome. I really liked it. I don't know if it really breaks me out or anything. I only used it twice, but it is a sample size, so I will keep it because I do like it. And lastly, I have... Lastly, correct? Yes. I have That Gal, which is a brightening face primer by Benefit. I haven't given it a shot, so I think I'll hold on to that one. Didn't make a lot of progress in this video. I knew I wouldn't, but there's my primer basket now. I got rid of 3 concealers and 1 primer. So it's an improvement, moving stuff out of my collection. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see the last declutter video for the year and other videos from me. And I do hope to see you in the next video, guys. Bye!